Hello, this is Mayor Stan Henry, and this is my council reports. Hello, I want to start with just recently, myself, Mayor Pro Tem Greg Pettis, and our Economic Development Director, Kurt Watts, just got back from Las Vegas, where we attended the International Conference of Shopping Centers. Okay, this was a very successful trip, as we were able to meet with developers, retailers, and commercial developers that are looking to maybe work in developing our downtown area and other aspects of Cathedral City, as we're looking to make sure that we can diversify some of our revenues by adding commercial development, hotels, retailers, and expand on our entertainment district that we have in the downtown. It was a busy 2 days. We met with several people and look forward to some outcomes coming from that. Another area that I want to discuss is we just recently approved our budgets for fiscal years 17-18 and 18-19. I want to make sure that there's some clarification in that. Even though that the overall budget was $111 million, that doesn't mean that Cathedral City's general fund and our expenses are $111 million. What I'd like to clarify is our general fund budget, which is that most people understand that operates the city, is only about $43 million. This includes our police department, fire department, community development, public works, those operations that keep Cathedral City moving, keep the businesses afloat, and 90% of that goes to staffing. We have to have the staff to be able to provide the services, and those are what your tax dollars are going for. The other budget items that are there are broken into several funds that are specific to just certain things that can be done with that. For one, we have a special revenue fund. This is Measure A money, it's transportation's money, it's gas tax money, and those things can only be spent for street improvements, our road repairs. That's where we're getting money to be able to afford the bridges that we're looking to do, the work on slurrying or repaving new streets. So that is specific, and it can only be spent for those type of items. The majority of that budget is our capital improvement fund. This is funds that we look at as what do we see as infrastructure that we need to want in the future. If we want to have an overpass, say to go over Landau and the I-10, or Duval and the I-10 as we expand our northern spur, those aren't always necessarily funds that can be used for other things and can only be used for those capital improvements. So there's a couple of other smaller items that I want to talk about. It's the successor agents to the RDA, which is the redevelopment district. As you know, the redevelopment district has gone away, but we still have some expenses, and again, that is a special fund, and it can only be used for those items in that. And then we have our public financing authority, and this also relates to the RDA. So again, out of that $111 million, the money that is used to operate the city and make the city operate is only about $43 million. And again, that goes for the staffing so that we can be able to provide the services to you that you look for and you want from us. The last thing I want to talk to you about is a little bit more of a serious note. As you know, there has been a lot of talk about things that are going on in the city. There's sanctuary city, cannabis, development, casino, possible casino, a lot of activity that's going on. Even though the city council celebrates freedom of speech, and we recognize that criticism of our public policies is actually an American tradition, but it's also important that we conduct our city business in an efficient and a transparent manner accessible to all. Personal attacks on community members and unsupported negative barbs that work against constructive criticism, it stifles ideas and participation. We want to encourage everyone to embrace decorum and civility in their speech. Remember, we are all part of Cathedral City, and we all want to make our communities better, even though we may have some differences of opinion. Thank you very much, and I look forward to our next time.